out of spirit.
Probably out of spirit because we destroyed the spirit realm. Whoa!
I'm not ready yet.
I'm almost out of healing potions.
I must join with him again, a final time. Let us finish what you started all those years ago. Strike true, Wanderer. Hold nothing back. He will die this time.
Oh, yeah, I've been holding back this whole time. Let me tell you.
But
This is the only way! Honor his sacrifice! Make it count!
Okay. If I have to redo the fight, I'm gonna Google the final cinematic. I'm gonna try to open the game and let's just see where it puts me. Speak with Nero. For which part of this? Like, what's... Are we at Speak with Nayrel after killing Mephisto? Or are we Speak with Nayrel to start our journey to Mephisto? Yeah, I didn't think I could go from here and go across, but the map kept telling me I could. Alright, okay, let's see. Diablo 4, Mephisto, fight ending. Let's see. So, alright. Let's see. There's some random guy on YouTube. Alright. Wow. There's, okay. Is that, dude, there's a lot of timestamps in this thing. Okay, yo, there was still so much left. Alright. Alright. Let's see what they do here. So this is where we were before the most recent crash.
It's all right. I know you need to go now. You've done more for me than I could ever imagine. I promise I won't forget. I promise I won't give up. You don't need to look after me anymore.
He's like, yo, I'm not dying. Quit acting like I am.
It's
Just give me a
time
healing
for you
potion. How many crashes for Mach 2 today? The problem is after each crash, there was like 45 minutes of doing stuff to catch back up to where we were.
When death first came for me, the embrace of the spirit realm awaited. But now, I am afraid. Mephisto's voice has been silenced, but hatred, like fear, persists. Remember this in the days to come, that in the end, Akaret was afraid.
Akaret, wait! Will I ever see you again?
Yes, Nayrel. You will.
I will be the final boss, Nayrel. You will see me there. Oh, hey, look, it's loot I never got to get. Freaking game
There
crash.
will be time enough for that, my friend.
We aren't friends. You've made that more than clear.
Oh, that's
What
the
did he
player
give you
character.
to betray us, Eru? Was it worth it?
Mephisto has sworn to spare all that I love from what is to come. Even knowing I will never see it, I would not unmake my choices.
You can't trust Mephisto to keep his promises. He will break this deal the first chance he gets.
I mean, can't we just tell him that we just
It
killed
isn't too
Mephisto?
late. Just tell us what you did with the stone and the body. We can still make this right.
I have not come here to make this right. There is no making this right. There is only what you are owed. A reckoning. Today, I have chosen to break your trust. And every day I live, I must choose to do it again. And I say to you that I am not that strong.
Enough of this. Stop making excuses.
Here is what you want, then. Here is your vengeance. Come and take it!
Is he a boss fight? She just freaking like one magic missile.
Oh, Eru. He picked a fight he knew he wouldn't win. Bringing Mephisto into the vault nearly killed him. And when it didn't, he asked us to finish him. To end his pain.
You're sure this is the right move? Letting him go?
I know how it feels. To carry the guilt of hurting someone. And I know too well what it's like to wrestle with the Lord of Hatred. Eru made the only choice he thought he could. It's infuriating. It's crushing. But he's already done the worst he can do to us. Let him wrestle with himself now. It's what Akarat would want. If we kill him, we rob him of the choice to be better. It's time we return to the Horadric Vault. It might have something, anything, that could help us against Mephisto.
I'm speeding this up.
I'm not ready yet. A wanderer and a heretic, both. Welcome.
If something happens...
I'll be ready.
I hear Urvar is dead.
Yes.
Good, Neyrelle.
I'm aware.
Such a
Why are we here?
Perhaps not even
Yes.
then we...
I know I sped it up, but not that
A
much.
friend of the church,
Yes.
but everything is hate, and we...
We're all villains in someone else's story. The Haradrim know this better than anyone.
Oh, hey, it's
We
Sid.
all made hard choices to protect what we love. Choices that seem necessary, even righteous in the moment. But the Lord of Hatred excels at turning the blade of righteousness back into our guts just to hear us scream. The choices we made in hell had aftershocks we are only now beginning to understand. How would history paint us for the path we've taken? How would it paint Eru? Eru made his choice out of love and despair. I can hate him and still understand why he did it. And how it made him the devil's perfect tool. Another twist to the blade of righteousness. Perhaps Eru believed it was all worth it. The Hantu and the spirit realm were spared from Mephisto's touch. But that only meant they were cursed to watch the rest of the world wither. In the age of hatred to come.
Okay, so there's Akarat's mortal body. So is Mephisto going to take it over?
Beloved shepherd of the light. After eternity of vigilance, you are betrayed, and by your own flock. Pity. Now the wolf shall rise anew. Wrapped in the guise of man, I shall walk amongst the innocent. And there will be no salvation in the light.
Okay. Look like angry Jesus. Okay, we've got like a bunch of random clips here. Alright, I guess that's it? I guess that's it. Okay. Alright, I assume that's the ending of it? Let me see. D4, Vessel of Hatred ending. Cinematic. I just want to make sure it's the same cinematic that comes up. Final boss fight and ending. Yeah, that's it. The hell's with that ending? It's just like every ending in the Diablo franchise. They're leaving it open for more. So yeah, we fought that form of Mephisto, but his main entity was still in the Soul Stone, which Eru ran off with and put it with Akarat's body. Now the thing is what was it? The girl, she said it nearly killed Eru taking the body in the Soul Stone into that tomb. So it sounded like we knew where it was taken. Like, we should go in there and take care of it. Like, she made it sound like, oh yeah, it took everything he had to carry it right over there. But I guess for some reason we couldn't follow in there and get it. My coworker insists the DLC is good. I'm trying so hard to be nice about it. Like, yeah. All right, look, obviously my system, or I don't know why. Like, I've got a nice system. I don't know what the problem is, but something was really disagreeing with that game. Those are issues I've not had with other games. We were having major problems with that game. There was a lot of issues there, technical difficulties, and the problem was because it's this always online bullcrap, is every time we had a crash or something, we would have to replay 30 to 40 minutes to get back to where we were. My God, that was really annoying. That was super irritating. Not related to technical difficulties on my end, in the final boss fight, we had, like, my minions couldn't join into the arena for, like, over 50% of the fight, so I was extremely weakened. There was that gauntlet on the way there that had Hydra heads sticking out of the walls that my wolves couldn't attack, so I couldn't hit those with my main damaging ability, so that was an issue. There's no pet attack button, which Grim Dawn has at level 1, so does Last Epoch. Honestly, it didn't feel great to play. Now, you know, I'm just talking about the Druid here. I'm just talking about that. But it felt... I really try to be nice about these, because, like, I know behind every game is hundreds of people in some cases that worked on it, and they worked hard. And sometimes the failing of one can drag down the many. And especially when they give me a free key to the game. But holy Kentucky Fried Christ, that was mid. That was extremely mid. Cutscenes were great. Everything else about it felt very lackluster. The skill tree was shallow. The exploration is kind of whatever. Like whether you're like climbing or ducking or jumping or sliding or falling, you just hit V. Everything, you just hit the V key. It's the game as a whole felt very mid, honestly. I don't know. I don't know if I'll play another Diablo after this. Like, the me right now is not sure. Like, that was such a bad experience. I have played let's see, when did Diablo 1 come out? 1996. Since 1996, I've played every Diablo game. This might be the one that gets me to stop playing the franchise. I'm blown away by how disappointed I am right now. Like, it's actually mind-boggling. Since 1996, I've been following this, and I don't know if I want to play more. And again, let's talk about writing. Talk about the writing is the very end. Again, we had someone close to us at the last second, Ooga Booga betrayal, and that's what makes the game, makes it open for more. Now, granted, they could have just been like, oh, yeah, okay, you finish off Mephisto, but we still got Bale and Diablo to deal with. But the reason Mephisto is still a problem after this is because Ooga Booga last-minute betrayal again. And it's just like, you just did that. You just did that multiple times. So it's just like, ugh. Anyway. Well, that's it. That was the Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred. I have no inclination to keep going with D4. Hopefully, for those of you watching for entertainment value, you got some entertainment out of it. That is, of course, the end goal with these things, and the reason that I put this on YouTube and stuff like that. But that is the end of the D4 journey. I am absolutely pausing it there.